I'd like to start first at getting the most warm, beautiful tone out of the guitar, and then we can work on getting some of the other sounds. I prefer the Andre Segovia method of most of the action being from this big knuckle, and the other two joints of the finger just move ever so slightly, just enough to miss the next string as you go across. And when you contact that string, it'll be right on the very tip of the finger, and in fact, right where the edge of that fingernail comes and rests against the string. So you can feel both the flesh of the finger and the fingernail right in that little corner right there, if you have some fingernails. And otherwise, it's just the very tip of your finger. Now, you find that you can slice just going straight back, and you get a little bit of a pingy sound, but if you tip your finger ever so slightly, and you glide a little bit towards that left shoulder, then you get this big warm sound. So you can get any combination of tones by just moving the angle of the fingernail, and so where the fingernail and fingertip contacts is slightly different. So let's take a look at that warmest sound that we found, which comes slicing slightly, ever so slightly towards the left shoulder, and the finger comes back, and then the really important thing is after you make that little motion, primarily with the big knuckle, relax the hand altogether and allow that finger to fall back to place. If your hand is tense, you'll end up with your finger there, completely out of place, and then it takes a separate motion to pull it back. So that's twice the work if you're playing with a stiff right hand. If you're playing with a relaxed right hand, so you see it just falls right back to position all by itself. So if you haven't done that before, played that way, it really requires very slow practice, and just wait and be patient until that finger falls back to position, until you can get all three of those to fall back into the right position.